Hello guys, welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, we will bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, I will start with tonight's show. So in the last 10 to 15 minutes, I'm recording this video around 9 minutes to 10. Fabrizio Romano don't drop this particular update. Here we go. Piero Hincapie joins Arsenal from Bayer Leverkusen. Confirmed agreements in place for 52 million euros fee plus 10 million and as a 10 million plus 10% sell-on. As Hincapie will travel and sign 5-year deal at Arsenal. New defender incoming with Jacob Kibe authorized for Porto Medical after 27 million package agreed today, which means the expectation as of in the morning, all they hear say Arsenal will sign this deal, it don't come to pass. So like for like, so we use Hincapie take replace Jacob Kibe. So we added another warrior into our ranks, and the Berta is really working. David Onstein said probably the same thing. Like the thing is trending right now, so many people are uploading the same story to a very good thing. Now, based on the press conference where Arteta dropped, I can pick out some notable areas of the press conference. First, on Eze's first week with us, that they asked Arteta. Arteta said, I'm really impressed with him. I heard a lot of things about him. I spoke to a lot of people about him. Really bright, very special energy, a special aura around him. He's really willing. He's already gathered a lot of information on the things we want to see on the pitch, but especially making sure that he has the freedom and the capacity to express his quality, which is the reason why we brought him here. Yes, because when they played for Crystal Palace, he had that freedom to explore. They had a rove, even though the wing in that left side, but not be saying you're going to be static. No, the guy they jump everywhere through the midfield. They make things they happen. And for us now, I think that they give us the impression, so they will still give him that leeway, that freedom to move around, to express himself, because that's the kind of player he is. Arteta said so many things about him. He glides past players, he drives past players. Like, Arteta is expecting so much from him, and it's not a surprise. Still waiting they're going to ask Arteta whether Eze now throwback to players like Santi Cazorla and Rosicky. Was it not yesterday? I mean, yesterday. Me personally, I compare him to Cazorla. I can't talk say the difference between Cazorla they play left and right. Not yesterday, but the first day. This is another person said, I don't get like-minded people like me. Another person when they see within me, I see. We make that comparison. I think I say yes. They have a different feel of the ball. Everything glides and moves so smoothly. They are beautiful to watch. The way they carry the ball, the way they take touches, the way they turn. Ebere for sure has got this talent. Yes. So now next tomorrow we'll straighten this up. Now, on if we targeted players like Gyökeres and Eze, who could be good for transitions, that's counter-attacking football. Now, I think that's it. We have to add players who add value to things that can define football matches. And with those two, they have the ability at the end to make the final action in many ways. To finish with the ball in the back of the net, which is the outcome that we want in every action that we have in our attacking phase. And those two, they are going to add these individual actions, magic moments, and that's what we need to win games. No be like you carry on you if you make things happen. Easy on you if you make things happen. So when you now combine the two, it's a match made in heaven. But I want to say I want to see whether Easy go fit unlock Gyökeres. When they unlock Mateta. Again, now what me I want to see. Now, another important thing where they call it ask Arteta, why don't Arteta make mistakes somehow? Even Chatswat said pick up that mistake. On how long it will take Kai Havertz to recover from surgery. The impression we ask that they give us now say, it will take time, it's just a matter of weeks. But straight Arteta talk, they say, I think it will be weeks, but I don't know how many months. You see that error? You get? You will just stay with the weeks. Maybe they think of the weeks, but when you can say you don't know how many months, you are now giving us the impression that it is a serious injury. Because when you don't know how many months, it could be 3 months, it could be 4 months, it could be 5 months. But when you say weeks, even though weeks technically make up months, it could be 12 weeks, it could be 100 weeks. Again. But at least we know go to people like me with the read between the lines. So you don't say it could be weeks, but I don't know how many months. I would only over kaku for and say I don't know how many months. You say you even talk, you don't know how many weeks. It's still better, but you don't know how many months. Unless maybe a slip of tongue from Arteta, because that statement is very, very scary. I don't know how many months. Look at me again and don't be saying I'm talk again. I think it will be weeks, but I don't know how many months. Very unfortunate, very sad for him. He did tremendously well to recover from the previous one. He never had an injury before, and suddenly this happens. But this is our profession, our football. We need to live with that. We lost another big player for many, many weeks, but surgery was the right thing to do. The doctors advised, and I think he was very convinced at the end that it was the quickest and the best way to resolve the issue, and that's what it just be. Now, away from that, the colleague asked Arteta about other injuries. Arteta said confirmed, say yes, people like Christian Nogard, Ben White, and Trossard, they are all doubts to face Liverpool. So Arteta said when we talk about Martin Odegaard, he say he hasn't trained yet, and if he does, it will be tomorrow. Odegaard will train tomorrow. Then after the training, what you bring this question? I say Norway don't already invite Odegaard, so how Arteta say him? Shane I say don't do okay. Arteta can confirm say now tomorrow the guy will train, and after the training they will come know how in the field, how in the do, whether I'm going to make the cuts to go play against Liverpool. By expecting to be part of the traveling contingent to go to Liverpool. Now, what me I'd expect. Now, away from that, I saw this reports where Fabrizio Romano put out where they said Manchester United have decided to give time to Ruben Amorim and not to sack him yet. According to the BBC, he's staying for now. Again, so for now, he go did there. Well, we'll just watch as things go be. Now, did you know that ex-Arsenal player Obi Martin Chido himself going to react to the latest Manchester United snub? Now, how did we get here? After the match of Manchester United play against Grimsby, many Arsenal fans when they bash Obi Chido, say you come up for Arsenal, say define playing time, you can't go for Manchester United. If Man U no select you to play cup matches against Grimsby, fourth tier team, Grimsby, Baba, you know go see nothing play, you get, because as it be now, the guy not even the bench, no dey anywhere, so he on the para. When you go to his Instagram, Baba come dress, because the picture was there for Instagram before. Now in with Amorim, now he used to profile picture, so Baba come on the picture, put you himself. Then I think Manchester United link there for in profile. Baba come out, because fans have spotted recent changes to Martin Chido's Instagram profile, which previously contained the profile picture of the player alongside of Amorim and Manchester United's Instagram handle in its bio. So the reference to Man U has been removed from the player's profile, and the profile picture has been changed to one that only shows Obi and not Amorim, to show his displeasure with the Manchester United manager. But the manager will not care. Manager will not send. Whether they happy, no they happy, you will not send anybody. You see what they do? Rashford. It's with Anthony now. Today to Anthony agree terms, everything. Man, you don't agree deal for Anthony to go to Real Betis. You see what him do Sancho, see what him do Garnacho. Tell them say, I pity you. Just pray make them not sign you. Your Benjamin go long. Just do what you do. Because they cry. Baba, last now loan you go go. And if na loan come be your future, why you no calm down, make it stay for Arsenal? Especially now we say Arteta don't give you a chance. Even though we know the position where they play, we dey quite tough for you to break in. But at least you could have become like Havertz, go out on loan from Arsenal. Who says you will not be there in the future? Maybe we'll go put buyback there, but as a lay your bed, so shall you lie on it. So that's what it just be. Now, in the twist of events, and Zinchenko would feel say, nobody won't come carry, and the guy too stubborn, the wages not too high. Olympic Marcel don't come and say they're interested. So according to the Sun and even David Ornstein, Olympic Marcel are trying to sign Zinchenko. Marcel are working on a deal to sign Arsenal is Zinchenko. Zinchenko is among a group of players which include Jacob Kivior, Reece Nelson, Fabio Vieira, Albert Samba Lokonga, that will be allowed to leave the Gunners. So as it did now, Arsenal try to comply with the UEFA squad cost ratio rules, because UEFA get their own different financial fair play policy, will not be the same with the EPL. So according to transfer insider David Ornstein, Olympic Marcel are exploring a permanent deal for Zinchenko, but talks are complicated by his salary demands. But they no feel say now everything will scatter the deal. They feel at the end of the day everything will be resolved. Probably it might take a pay cut. because he knows say with that interview when go do Arteta no go dey happy with that. So anything we can stay for Arsenal and Benjamin go long, especially now we say Hincapie don't come. Because what this means now is that Hincapie is the first name in the pecking order of left backs. Matthew Skelly is the second name in the pecking order of left backs. Followed by Hincapie. You get? Then Timber and White go marry that right back. Mosquera go gum Saliba. So okay, Saliba. In fact, you know that Mosquera can even play DV across the back line. This is we're blessed with so much options. Yes, so many players that can play multiple roles. And do God just do one for us this time around. Now, away from that, as I did do research this evening, I stumbled upon this picture and it was somewhat scary, just like the statistics of Gyökeres when they were Sporting Lisbon. Imagine a striker playing 99 games and scoring 91 goals. Hurricane a monster. Hurricane a monster. I see people like Hurricane, Elialan, yeah, they did different kind of like they had, I don't know, they did, and Prime Lewandowski. Those guys during their time, during their prime, as they up like this now. Gyökeres itself can deliver this type of numbers in just the time. Once you don't understand the Arsenal midfielders and the Arsenal midfielders don't understand and the Arsenal team don't understand about Bar, he has a very, very high ceiling. Like, the sky is the beginning. Gyökeres, Baba never reach 100 level of fitness. May he just reach. I see the very, very optimistic saying he will give us everything we would look for. Everything we think we could get in people like Hurricane and Elialan. I don't see Gyökeres could do better. Now, Kai Havertz has a message for the Arsenal fans following his knee surgery yesterday. So he say a small setback, thanks to the medical team for all the care and attention. I'll be back soon. So Charles Watts, he dropped the message. Not just Charles Watts, many people say they passed the message, the trend right now on social media. So wish him a quick recovery, because the league is a marathon, not a sprint. So we're going to need everybody. So let him just come back on time. Very, very key. Yes. Now, away from that, so England, they don't invite some of our Arsenal players. Matthew Skelly, Declan Rice, Zinchenko, Noni Madueke, they were all invited to the England setup. So there were some people players, so they don't even invite, like Trent Alexander-Arnold. People the one that say, waiting do the coach no call him. Well, it's the coach's prerogative to call him. If you don't want to call him, nobody will go fight him. Then will decide who you want to call and who you know will call. So that's what it just be. Now, this statement by Ruben Amorim is trending. People are talking. Amorim says, sometimes I hate my players. Sometimes I want to quit. At the end of the day, he can talk, say, making no lie. Anytime they don't beat Manchester United, many thoughts they come for in mind. I think we hear the jabber, we talk some kind of things. Later, the person would like to stay for Manchester United for 20 years. Baba, me, I'm a supporter. Me, give for 20 years. I mean, they give us promo. Enter we meet. Even if I have to struggle for our 3 points of I don't mind. Yet there are also play beautifully where I lose. But I doubt. Me, I personally think it's going to be the first manager that will lose his job in the EPL. Now, my honest opinion with that, because man, you just they live on past glory. That past glory. Man, I want to see their match against Burnley. Make us see whether they will beat Burnley. Yes. All right. This report. You know the funny thing. I already prepared the show. Make I do the show. This news. You don't do now. So I won't just go. I just see that Fabrizio Romano news. The thumbnail one I used before. No, be even this Hincapie. Yes. So this the current events has overtaken this particular report, because this report ab initio was from Pletibo. It was in negotiation between Arsenal and Bayer Leverkusen for Piero Hincapie in the final stages, but we'd already passed that level. Arsenal have already signed the player, so that one said don't go. In this particular report, I took it earlier, Olympic Marcel and Zinchenko, no need to come and repeat it. So now, he writes on they explain the dilemma with the inside Iberichi as a family. I was watching the overlap show. He writes they there, Jimmy Carragher, Gary Neville, Roy Keane, they were all there discussing. So could they explain them, say, like for people to get background on why Iberichi is a call Arteta in the first place. Say, well, right now, would like to sign me. You can talk, say, Iberichi is a family. Now, staunch, and they use exact words where Ian Wright use. They are staunch Arsenal supporters. So imagine when they are picking Congo, they play for Tottenham Hotspur. It is crazy. It is mad. Yes. So they couldn't let that happen. Even the Benitez itself could not let that happen. And even if it were going to happen, it will be the last resort. So okay, I don't get any choice. At least, regardless of the fact say the rivalry, Spurs be bigger than Crystal Palace. You get. So that's why he was forced to call Arteta, say, I beg, this space is for me. You would like to sign me. As Arsenal agreed, that's why you see, as I did the analysis, the first when the abilities will come out for Arsenal, see the way he was all smiles, like he was too happy, like it was like a dream come true. Person will say, Mama don't keep all the shirts 20 years, 23 years, 4 years, 5 years for Arsenal, all those JVC there, all those shirts, Mama keep them. How many years ago? We don't know how big Arsenal did for that family. So I'm happy for them. I'm happy for them. Now, look at what you see on the screen. Strasbourg are interested in signing Chelsea fullback Ben Chilwell. When you look at reports like this, it looks like a harmless report, right? But no, there is something mago going on here. Let me explain them to you. Now, the owners of Chelsea are also the owners of Strasbourg. Bluco is a company. You know, say Chelsea be like a conglomerate. They get many multiple clubs, so they're under that company. Now, Strasbourg, when they're interested in signing Chelsea fullback, it just be like make Girona. They're interested in buying a player from Manchester City. That's what it be. Or make Olympiacos. They're interested in buying a player from Nottingham Forest. This is the way where Chelsea they escape financial fair play issues, profitability and sustainability regulations, all those issues. Because since now the same person get these two clubs, if Chelsea decides, okay, Ben Chilwell, we say normal, in value, it will be 30 million. But because they want to use this one balance their books, they can't sell Ben Chilwell 100 million to Strasbourg. Now the same person get the two clubs. So Strasbourg will say, okay, no, I will go pay the money. Once that money comes into Chelsea, the money will be registered as revenue generated. And based on say you are expected to eat what you kill, would it easy for them to balance the books? That is why you check PSR in the EPL. Chelsea are more compliant with PSR and FFP than even Arsenal. Just when sell their female club to another company, they register to their owner. Is this illegal? No. But is it wrong morally? Yes, because you are circumventing the rules, looking for loopholes. These are things Arsenal don't look at. But now waiting they keep Chelsea afloat. And based on say the model they work for Chelsea, Aston Villa follow the model, sell their female clubs. Now Aston Villa is compliant. Not be all of us here, they will do analysis of Aston Villa say, in fact, they are doing debt servicing because they are not generating enough revenue. But it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. Those ways are how to go about breaking the rules in a way we say go be very, very legal and within the ambits of the law. They'll continue doing it. And that's what it just be. Now, they interview Salah for Sky Sports. So when they ask him, say, see, again when you talk, say Arsenal are the favourites to win the league, what's it make you talk like that? So Salah when they explain, say, the team is say, Arsenal have an easy route to go and win the league. Not to say maybe they play easy actions, but because they have been playing together for 5 years under the same manager. So the understanding don't they compared to them, say some people don't go, some people don't come, they will still start to the blending. But instead they forget to bring in new players, so you need to stay acclimatized, even though we expect them to hit the ground running. But now your own excuse be that to say Salah on the Premier League title favourites, Arsenal are the favourites because they have a team that plays together for 5-6 years, so they understand each other. My opinion this year is Arsenal number one. Some people will say, it's just a mind games. But come to think of it, he could be saying the truth. For me, regardless of what Salah is saying, I feel Arsenal should win the league this time around. Come on, second. The next step, you move forward. The next step is first. Yes. So we'll just see how this season will also take shape. Now, Jacob Kivior to Porto, we already know something. Here we go, but let's see the details of the deal. 2 million loan fee for now because the loan deal with an obligation to buy. 2 million is the loan fee, then 17 million obligation to buy. Now we sell to Porto. Now add-ons can't they involved, so that one will take the deal to a potential 25 to 27 million. Then also we put sell-on clause. How much percentage? I don't really know because it's not included in the reports. But our sell-on clause they for there. So in case they sell the player later on in the future, you will get share. So that oneself na normal level. Now let's bring the message from one of our sponsors, Mobile Water Associates and Co Limited. They are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 80646422 34, and they're located at number 7 Kennywood Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. So the biggest news of the night, number the fact say it has been confirmed Arsenal have signed Piero Hincapie from Bayer Leverkusen. Here we go from Fabrizio Romano. So everywhere good. So between now until Monday, when the transfer window go close, we will see whether Arsenal go bring one other person. For me, this transfer window has been 100 over 100. Any other thing that comes in will be a bonus. For now, I'm more than satisfied and I'm ready to go. Bring on Liverpool on Sunday. Let's do some magic. So with that being said, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. So I come here with tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. And a good night and get them out. All right, guys. Ciao.